Hi everybody, I am Miss.NightMare, and today I'm going to show you my makeup and what I own. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new to my YouTube channel. And please turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any single new videos whenever I post them later in the future. And let's get straight to this video, shall we? So in this box I have eyeliners, brushes, lip glosses, lipsticks, and all that fun stuff with the lips. And eyeshadow palettes are in this box right here, but some of them are not eyeshadow palettes. So right here is pressing powder, but I use both of these for bronzing because they both look like they are in the shade of where you can bronze your face to make it more, so it can look natural on your face. So I use these for bronzing. This is my Wet n Wild highlighter. I will give this a 6.5 out of 10 because it is a pretty highlighter. It's pretty, but it doesn't do a decent job where it can look shiny if you turn your head left or if you turn your head right. It's not that good of a highlighter, but at least it does its job a little bit. So it's a 6.5. This I would give a 7 out of 10. It's good. It blends very well. I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10, but it's good to use for bronzing. This is my blush, and I got this at the dollar store, and this is in this shade. I should do that on doing this. So this is the highlighter, but this is a 10 out of 10. I got this at the dollar store again, and it really blends very nicely, and it's in a pretty color. It's in my shade, and I would get this in this color actually because your girl's pale. And peaches and light pink, and in this color as well, is pretty on a redhead, especially if the redhead is pale like me. I am a redhead, and I'm very pale. And this stuff really works. Now let's take this box out. I don't want to drop anything. Don't drop. Don't drop. Don't drop. And yes, I am on my floor. I am currently throwing away stuff. That's why I can't show you my room, even though I'm sorry if I do. But in November, I am planning on moving, I think, in Alabama. I'm not 100% sure, but I will keep you guys updated on that. But this palette I got for a very while, and I got this for Christmas. I'm sorry that my hand is shaking. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous whenever it comes to a camera and talking, but that's fine. I will say I like this palette. It's not the best because it's mostly have dark colors. It did have quite a bit light colors, like this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one right there, and then the gray right here. But I will give this a 7.5. It's really good eyeshadow palette, but these are not my favorite colors in a palette. I'm sorry. But it really does work for if I have like a green dress and a yellow. It does its job. I can't show you this palette inside of it because it's very sealed. And it's broken as well inside of it. It had some very damage from moving back here in Wyoming where I grew up in. This palette is very well, and I will give this a 10 out of 10. It's very good palette. One of my favorites. This is also my favorite palette. it did had the names of each and every single eyeshadow, but the sticker came off, but that's alright. We can ignore that. This palette I would give a 10 out of 10. I tried every single colors that is in this palette, and they're all pretty. I will say the white doesn't come out very well, but I think if you put like some, I forget what that is called, glue for the shiny glitter stuff, so that the glitter will come on better and make the eye prettier. I forget what that thing is called. But please let me know what that thing is called to put under before you put the glitter on your eye, and what came out more shinier, more prettier. I forget what that is. I think it's something for glue. I don't remember, but the white is not very good in this palette. I will say that, but the rest is really good, I would say. But the shiny ones, I think it's for like putting, again, I don't know what that thing is called, I forget. But I would give this a palette a 10 out of 10. And I don't remember where I got this at. I think I got this at the dollar store, I think. But this is a pretty palette. I will say I would give this a 5 out of 10. It's not the decent palette at the dollar store, because you see those little things right there? The shiny glitter of the eyeshadow on this color. It does that on your eye. I will say that. And it does not blend very well. I would give this a 5 out of 10 for my opinion. But but this color and the color on the left does come out very pretty. And but this color, it just it does not want to come on your eye at all, and will not blend at all. So you have to use this and this for both, but that's fine. It's a 5 out of 10 for my opinion. This is, I got this at Walmart, and it is very beautiful. I love this palette, so I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. All these colors are phenomenal. Even this right here, oh, it is gorgeous. All of these colors blends very well, so I will say this is a 10 out of 10. This is where I got this at Publix. If you live down south, it's a rich store. It's like Safeway, but it's richer for rich people. I worked there for about like a few months, maybe 3 weeks, I think. 3 weeks or a month, I don't remember exact, but I will give this palette a 10 out of 10. I love each and every single of these colors. These colors comes out beautifully and they blend very nicely, so I would give this a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend if you live down south and you see this palette. I recommend you getting it. I think my grandma gave me this palette of like a few years back on my birthday, and this palette, this is very pretty. They're just plain eyeshadow. I don't know where this came from. I don't know where she got it, but I will say these are very, very gorgeous palette. I tried that with eyeliner and it works out very nicely. This I use close to my brow. Depends on what eyeshadow look that I'm doing. And I like to, when I'm putting eyeshadow on, I like to match my eyeshadow to my outfit. Because, I like to blend with my outfit and my eyeshadow and my eyeshadow look. So I like to match my eyeshadow to my outfit. I use this on above, not right below my eyebrows. And it does wonders, and it's very beautiful, and it's blends really nicely, so I will say this is a 10 out of 10. And this is from the dollar store, actually, the Dollar Tree. This is another palette. I use mainly this color, that color, and that color. And these three colors blend very nicely. Smooth, nice. And this is a 10 out of 10 palette, from my opinion. I got this a while back. These colors still works very nicely. it's an old palette, but the colors still comes out very nicely. I will say I would give this an 8.5. It's a good palette, but it's not the greatest. But it's still pretty. This is definitely 11 out of 10. I love this palette. I got this at Walmart, and the colors blend so smooth, and it's very nice, and it feels very comfortable on your eyes, and the glitter doesn't come below to your eyes at all. Very recommend, except the black. The black will do that because it is dark. It's a darker eyeshadow, so it will go underneath your eyes, but the rest of the colors, they do not. So it's 11 out of 10. But yeah, these are all my palettes. These two are 11 out of 10. I like the purple one way more than the blue one, because the blue one likes to be messy than the purple one, and the purple one comes out very nicely and beautiful than the blue one, but I like both of these. And I'm very angry that I broke these on the way here a few years back, so I'm very angry at myself for that, but that's fine. But here is, I'm not going to show you all the exact eyeshadows, but I'm not going to rate them all because this phone likes to freeze up on me while I'm recording. But yeah, these are all of my palettes. I will say, yeah, all of these are very nice. They do their job. As long as they do their job, it's decent. But I will say this is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. A 9.5. 11 out of 10. And the one down below it is definitely a 12 out of 10. For sure. Because it's gorgeous palette. But yeah, there's that. Let's move on to here. This blush I got at the dollar store, and you can use it for your lips or your cheeks on your face. And I will recommend you not putting this on your lips because I have tried it, and it had made my lips very dry and very uncomfortable feeling. And I highly recommend you not putting this on your lips. But if you want to, be my guest. But for me, it dries my lips very fast, and my lips becomes chappy. And I will say this is a 10 out of 10 for your cheeks, and it does blend very nicely and very well by using a blush brush. It's very good. And this is another liquid blush, except this one was jelly and this one is just liquid. I will give this a 4 out of 10. It's a good blush, don't get me wrong. And I got this at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna say this is not a very good blush, in my opinion. It does not want to blend at all. And the color, for me, it does not look very nice on me because I am a redhead, and this is a very dark blush for my skin tone. That's all I would have to say. It's in a very nice container actually, but it's not good. And here I'm just gonna grab my concealers. I will have to do this very fast because my phone is being very terrible. So I'm very, very truly sorry. This is one of my concealers that I got again at the Dollar Tree. And why is my camera not focusing? Why is it not focusing? Come on. Come on. Focus. There we go. But anyhow, this is a 9.5. It's a good concealer. It very hydrates your below your eyes, and it's very, very good. So I highly recommend this if you go into the dollar store. I don't know if they still have this in stock, but this is very good. Again, I got this at the Dollar Tree. This is 6.5. It does some things that I can't explain. Well, I can explain, but I have to rush this really quickly with this video. It does dry, and it shows it doesn't cover very much. It's a good concealer. It does its job, but it's the type of concealer that you get put on your under eyes very often, every single time whenever you go to the bathroom, and I just don't like that for a concealer. I expect my concealer to be more coverage and doesn't do anything that I don't like what it does. So I'm gonna give this a 6.5. It still does its job though. At least it does that. And this is my next concealer. This is a 10 out of 10. It hydrates and it does look healthy skin. And it's very, very very good. So I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. This concealer, on the other hand, is 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10, 13 out of 10. This concealer does a very wonderful job. I highly don't recommend you sniffing this because this does stink. It does not smell a wonderful smell at all. It does stink. And this is the color that it's in, the number. And yeah, I have nothing to say with this at all. This is a very good concealer, I would say. So I highly recommend this to you. And I think I got this at Ulta. And I love Ulta. Ulta is definitely my favorite makeup store ever. And I really hope later in the future Ulta will sponsor me later down the road in my YouTube channel, because I will try out their new products and their products that I never tried before and rate them and if they're worth their price or not, because this is actually what my future job that I really want is, becoming a makeup artist and testing out new products and trying products that I never tried before either, and rate them, yeah, and give them a certain price if they are worth their price or not. This is actually my future job. So I really, really highly recommend you getting this. It's a very good concealer. I have no problems with this at all. And I'm gonna have to do a part 2 video because my phone is becoming hot, and this phone, I definitely need to get a camera or a better phone than this one, because this one is about to die on me completely. So I will do a part 2 if hopefully this video will upload. I've tried doing multiple videos to post this video, and it's just my phone is being stupid, so I really apologize. But I will do a part 2 and see you in the next video. Bye.